So, moving on. The Kansas City Chiefs lose to the Buffalo Bills 28-21. I'll kick this one off. I wasn't surprised. I took the Chiefs because getting Rashee Rice back has really opened up this offense. James Cook is arguably a top 3 running back in the NFL. He gets it done. You know, we saw him complain all offseason about this money. We see everybody else getting paid, and he's showing why he deserves to be paid that money. His impact on this team opens up everything. And the Khalil Shakirs, the Elijah Moores, the Keon Coleman, the Dalton Kincaid's, like, we would say this receiving core is abysmal. Like, we would say this, he can't get this team anywhere. But we've seen it, Josh Allen, year after year after year, taking a band of bandits to the playoffs. He has always beat the Chiefs in the regular season. But what I want to ask you, Todd, is why doesn't this carry over to the playoffs? Because in the regular season, we see them dominate the Chiefs year after year. But when the playoffs come around, they can't get it done. So answer me that, why the Chiefs always get to little bro them in the playoffs, and then your thoughts on the game.
Well, I think as far as the game goes, I did have the Bills. They were plus money at home, so that was interesting. Them coming off a big win against Carolina. Josh Allen only had 3 incompletions in this game. 23 of 26 for 263. Had a touchdown pass. 3 total touchdowns. I think he set the record for most passing, and he set some type of record in this game. I'll let Kev probably look that up. But I think whenever they come to Buffalo, the Chiefs come to Buffalo in the regular season, there's just something about Josh Allen wanting to prove that they can't always beat us, but they would have just lost to them in the previous year in the playoffs. But then they'll get their get back in the regular season, and then the Chiefs will get their get back from the regular season game in the playoffs when it really matters most. I do believe that this game shouldn't have been as close as it once was because the Chiefs were down 2 scores in this game. I believe almost 2 touchdowns. And I think the Chiefs scored late. They ended up getting a stop and getting the ball back, and that but there was just a little bit of time, not that much time left on the clock. But we've seen crazier things happen with Mahomes against the Chiefs at 13 seconds. A lot of people do forget, within those 13 seconds, they did have 3 timeouts. I believe the Chiefs only had maybe 20-something seconds, but no timeouts. So the inability to stop the clock and have to go the length of the field and have to score a touchdown to tie the game, it's a little bit harder than a lot of people give credit for. But I do think these teams probably will see each other again in the playoffs. Now, based off of the Chiefs' record, they are 5-4. So they are below in their own division the Broncos, who are number 1 in their division, and they're also below the Chiefs. And they've lost to both of those teams. Now, the Chiefs are entering their bye week this week, and they're 5-4. And coming off of the bye, they have to play I believe it's the Chargers. So these games aren't all right, we can lose this game and then we'll look forward to next week. These games after the bye, we're starting to enter those double-digit weeks, like week 10, 12, 11, so on and so forth. These games become crunch time. These are must-win games for the Chiefs. Every game from now on for the Chiefs is literally must-win because you can't be all right, we're 5-4, and then you drop the next 2, and all of a sudden you're below 500. It's a scary sight to see. Now, as far as the Bills go, the Bills are in I wouldn't say similar situation, but it's kind of like they're also not winning their division because they lost the head-to-head with the Patriots. And might I say, the Patriots, since that game, they've won 6 straight. So yeah. It's
you think Tom Brady's playing?
Yeah, who's the quarterback again? So, the Bills are in a similar situation to where they kind of have to keep up with the Jones a little bit because they usually are winning their division. In most years, the Bills would be winning their division with their record that they currently have now. And I believe they're 6-3, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It just so happens that the Patriots are 7-2, and they have the head-to-head against each other. And They won that game on the road in Buffalo. So the next time they play each other, it's going to be in Foxborough, and they already have the head-to-head win. So, yeah.
Like Grey Wolf said, Pats are on a 6-game winning streak.
Come on, man. They can't trade. The boys are humming over there. I don't know what Mike Bray will put in the water over there, but they are humming. And some people might add, look at the teams they beat. Hey, you know what Patriots fans will say to you? I don't make the schedule. We just play the teams that are in front of us, and we just keep on winning. So, hats off to the Bills, man. They're going to be one of those top teams in the. Hey, I do want to go back. Let's just rewind it, take it back. Let's go back to the summertime. We're doing our picks. Who's the best quarterback in the NFL? There was somebody on this podcast that said Josh Allen was the best quarterback in the NFL, and people wanted to riot. They wanted to get their pitchforks. They wanted to throw their tomatoes at me. They wanted to pull up to my house, do all types of.
Not pull up to the crib.
They wanted to do all types of things to me because of what I say on this podcast. They were like, "What are you smoking? Because I want that same exact stuff that you're smoking. What are you putting in your? What is Sophia putting in your dinners? Tell me what it is, because this has to. There something clinically has to be wrong with you." They were questioning my intelligence when they said Josh Allen was. You can have him in your top 3 or top 4, but he can't be number 1 because Patrick Mahomes, this, that, and the third. I'm just like, hey man, the guy just won MVP. It makes sense. It literally makes sense. Now, I think after this game, he's currently the favorite, betting wise, to win the MVP. Now, I'm not saying that since you're the favorite to win MVP, that means you're the best quarterback in the NFL. But when a lot of people are saying this is the guy that you kind of got to go through, I get it is the regular season. But when you go and you beat that guy and you're having the better year, your team has the better record, I think it all plays a factor into it. So I think I'm starting to maybe look like a genius early on in the year. Just saying. That's just me. But Bills get the win, as they should have. But they were underdogs in this game. So where do the Chiefs go from here? They cannot afford to just keep dropping losses like it's nobody's business. They got to win out. Well, not necessarily win out. They can't be just dropping random games.
So I just want to get you on record for everyone to know. You said you should, if you beat the MVP, have a better record than him, you should be MVP, right? I just want to make sure we're on the same. I just want to make sure I get you on record. That's what you said.
With this. I know where
that's what you said.
With this.
Yes or no in the court?
Let's say that one more time. Go ahead, Kevin.
You said if you beat the MVP, have a better record than him, that makes you. Then you should then be the MVP. That's what you just said.
I didn't say that.
All right,
I said if you beat the man, because I said Patrick Mahomes is the guy that everyone's talking about.
Okay,
best quarterback in the NFL, and you go and you beat that guy.
Okay,
so he's the
all right, let me reiterate this.
I also did say he's the betting favorite to win the NFL.
Okay.
Now, for a lot of people who may or may not be privy to this podcast, may not know what is going on, the battle within the battle. If there's always what Kevin did on this podcast, there's always a battle within the battle. There's always a sub coming from somewhere. He's always gonna sneak his guy. He's always gonna push his guy into the conversation. And
I'm happy you said that. Because Josh Allen leads the league in push touchdowns. It was crazy. But I just wanted to make sure we heard you correctly. Everyone says you beat the man, you become the man. And Toddy said Josh Allen was the best quarterback in the NFL. So in 3 weeks, when Jalen Hurts beats him, I need this same energy. The same energy. I don't care what Vegas says. I want the words come out of your mouth. That you beat the man, you become the man. So
where's the game at, Kevin? Is it Philly?
It don't matter. We can play in the street.
I just want to know where it's at.
I can look into that. But
I just what Kevin is trying to do is
but for the audio only listeners, Shaun, the man, says Toddy with the hottest take ever, saying the reigning MVP is the best quarterback in the NFL.
You guys all laughed at me. You said I was crazy. You said I was mixing my fruit with crazy pills. You were saying this and that.
Because it is crazy.
But now Shaun's saying, "Oh, what a hot take! The MVP of the league is the best." Oh my God! Look at me. Hindsight's all 2020 now. That's what I love about I knew they were gonna come in here. They're gonna say, "Oh yeah, get a load of this guy."
This guy stinks.
Get a load of the
just
guy
saying,
who picked
let's
the MVP
keep
to
the
be the best
same
quarterback
energy.
in the league. Yeah, Kevin's all like.
Let me see where this game is. As soon as you said that, brother, my ears perked up.
I knew Kevin was gonna pull up. He's always gonna get his guy in. Doesn't matter where he is. Doesn't matter what we're talking about. We could be talking about golf. We were talking about life. We would be talking about just whatever it is, starting a family, whatever it is that you're trying to do. He'll be like, hey, but did you know that Jalen Hurts? Jalen Hurts was the one that made it all possible. He's the reason why you got a house. He's the reason why this guy over here is what he's able to do. So, I mean, when it all comes down to it, I just think before the season started, when we were talking about who's the better quarterback, who's the best quarterback in the league, I think we all collectively had those four guys: Allen, Mahomes, Lamar, Burrow. Obviously, Burrow's hurt. Lamar has been hurt, but he's kind of been making his way back from injury. Who came back last Thursday night, threw like 4 touchdowns. I know a lot of people, probably including Kevin Dent, has Lamar as fantasy quarterback, were rejoiced. They were just over the moon for the guy because without him, the grass isn't always greener when you got to pick up guys like Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, all these other Daniel Jones. These guys are just, they're Joe Flacco. Like, you got to pick up these guys in waiver wire when guys like Lamar Jackson is hurt. Your life's not good when you don't have Lamar on your team. But, I mean, I think we all, what I'm trying to say is, collectively, I think we can all agree that all those four guys are in that rotating bubble on who's the best quarterback in the league. It just so happens when I said Josh Allen was number one on my list, people they couldn't believe it. They thought I was just a guy who should be locked up in Arkham Asylum, an insane asylum. They thought I should be throw away the key, throw him under the jail. Because how dare you say that Josh Allen is better than Patrick Mahome? I get it. I was using the same logic that Shaun was using. Hey, the guy just won MVP. Why is this such a terrible take? I don't understand why we can't just come to grips with this. Why can't we just? This makes sense. No, he's the can't be the man playoffs. Blah blah this that hasn't done it. I gotta see it. People are gonna they have their opinion. I get it. He hasn't done it in the playoffs yet, and it's gonna come to a point in time where people are gonna start. All right, you can't get it done in the playoffs. Change has got to be made. I don't know what that means. Maybe that's a new coach. Maybe that's a new. It ain't Josh Allen ain't the problem. I'll tell you that. But can't keep beating a dead horse here. We can't get it done in the playoffs. So, shout out to the Bills. They're 6-3, still in second place in their division, but team to watch out for in the AFC for sure.